What is up, everyone? Welcome to another video. This one's going to be a little more chill vibes, casual. I'm going to be going through kind of director's commentary style through the videos, most of the videos that I posted here in 2020 since I've only started posting regularly again in October. I thought it might be kind of a fun way to look back and capture some of the behind the scenes stories, some quick little anecdotes about shooting and life, trying to make YouTube videos consistently. So with that, let's see, I have my notes right here. Let us dive right in. Actually, first, I'm gonna have this. I'm having a orange tea, which is fantastic because it's about 30 degrees outside. The director's commentary for my YouTube channel, 2020. Here we go. First video is back at it. This was the first video I posted back this year. It was short. It was super fun. I was already going through a lot of photos in my archive, trying to figure out how I would sort of convey that story, and I ended up finding some old and gross shots that I took over the last 10 years, but clearly explained where I've been, what I've been shooting, and all in all, that was the video that kicked off, reignited this channel. Hike, vlog, paddle, and big surprise guy. I put together both of these videos sort of more like a vlog style. I think hike, vlog, paddle, I tried to combo sort of the talking photography and shooting a vlog, which was fun, but it felt like a lot. I could have broken that up into two separate videos, but still really glad I did it. That was a perfect example of where my production schedule that I put together for the month got completely blown up, and I ended up shooting that vlog. What you also don't see in that vlog is in between the time when I'm on that cliff shooting those sequences, I took a phone call from Alyssa, who would actually end up in another video coming up. Big surprise guy was my attempt at making kind of a David Dobrik-esque style vlog. We had flown in our friend Jacqueline to surprise our friend Michaela. They're sisters. Some of Michaela's friends had reached out to us. They wanted to fly in and put together this sort of small private surprise party for Mish. So that was super fun making that video. I learned a lot about trying to mix phone videography with some of the Canon shots that I did on the EOS R. That video just gives me really good vibes. I'm just really glad that I made it and that it's there. You know, it's on my channel and I can always go back to it. I'm really stoked on that one. Shoot banger budget photos. This is my most viewed video on this channel, or at least for this year, 2020. And of course, it's the video that I didn't plan at all. I had a completely separate production plan for a couple of videos around the Pixel 4a and the camera on the Pixel 4a. But I ended up just taking the Pixel out and shooting with it with one of the Moment lenses on it, walking to lunch with Alyssa while she had come to visit. I really liked some of the photos and put them up into a video, and that video seemed to do pretty well, and I'm really stoked that a lot of people dug it. But yeah, the video with the least amount of planning, which is always fun. Kit Lens Love was a video I put together. Alyssa and Jerry both had come to visit us, and they knew I was starting this YouTube channel up again, and I told them I would put them in each video or feature them in each video. So Kit Lens Love was a way for me to talk about the EOS R and the R5's L series kit lens, the 24-105. That lens actually, I think, really helped me explore different focal ranges. I knew I liked shooting wide from shooting on Moments wide angle lenses, but until I started really shooting out at 105 on the kit lens, that made me really appreciate what the 70-200 has to offer, and more on that later. The Peter McKinnon V&D Mist video was super fun to make. Went out to Spokane, Washington, shot some cool before and after shots of the V&D and then the V&D plus Mist, and then shot some architectural shots out there, and that was super fun. I had a good time making that video, and yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. The Pixel 4a night sight video was probably the video I had to put the most amount of work into, which is a beautiful symmetry with the or complement to the first Pixel 4a video. I'd gotten a lot of feedback that people wanted to see what night sight could do on the Pixel 4a, and so I went full out. I had Nick, my wife, shoot the Pixel 4a and get some shots of me with the Moment tele lens. That was a whole night trying to put together shots and get some more like lifestyle shots. That was super fun, but then I definitely wanted to make sure I got some landscapes on tripod to see how the phone performed in those scenarios. Really bummed that I couldn't get any clear skies up here in the PNW, but we still shot out over one of the lakes here nearby. Got some beautiful shots of the docks. That night was super freezing cold. Perfect example of if you're gonna do YouTube, you gotta put in the extra work and effort. And I knew I wanted to have some great landscape shots. And that video just sort of represents for me just getting out there, sitting in the freezing cold at night, trying to get some of the best shots that I possibly could for you guys. So yeah, I'm really proud of that video. Inside my mobile photography kit and 3 tips for better YouTube shorts. I'm putting these together because I knew I wanted to talk about my mobile photography kit. That's the longest video that I've ever made, ever put on YouTube. And I just enjoyed making it. It was fun. I did it kind of all in one take, one shot. I made very few edits and had a blast with it. The shorts one, we'll see where that one goes. I think I made that one actually in the same sitting as the mobile photography kit shot, but ultimately, yeah, enjoyed making both of those. Vlogging with the Pixel 4a. This is another example where I didn't plan on making this video. I had the Pixel on me with the Switch Pod. Went out shooting what would become the wildlife photography video that I did with the kit lens. Fun story about the thumbnail of this image. This was taken by my friend Lindsay while we were out shooting. This particular shot, posted on my Instagram, was selected as one of the winners for the Switch Pod contest, and it was actually the only winner where the subject shooting with the Switch Pod was using mobile. So I thought that was pretty cool. Shout out to all the mobile photographers out there. You know, you guys rock, you guys are amazing, and that was just a real privilege and honor to be selected as one of the winners of that shoot. So thank you, Switch Pod, thank you, Lindsay, for taking that shot. Yeah, really cool. 100 and talking Light Chaser Pro. These are both 2 videos that I wasn't sure if I wanted to make them. I, in the end, decided I wanted to sort of have that snapshot of when I hit 100 subs. Kind of like why I'm making this video. Yeah, I did have a lot of gratitude, and I do have a lot of gratitude just for those first 100 people that showed up and subscribed to this channel in its very early days, and it still is really early days, but I'm glad I caught that. The Light Chaser Pro video was another video where I was actually intimidated making that video because I knew I had some thoughts about the product. It is a pre-order. I still don't have it in hand. I would like to get it in hand. And so I knew that if I made that video, my knowledge of the product and my presentation of that knowledge would have to be the thing that carried the entire video. There wouldn't be any cut shots. There wouldn't be any me holding the product in hand. And so that was a little intimidating for me. And that video ended up doing really well. I'm really glad I made it. That was a great example of sometimes you just need to go for it and see what happens. Polar Pro actually ended up reaching out to me and really enjoyed my feedback, which was crazy. That, I mean, who would think in your first 3 months of YouTube you'd be winning contests with Switch Pod and talking with the marketing department over at Polar Pro. It's honestly like, these were like dreams come true to have happen so soon in my YouTube career, if I could even call it that. But yeah, that video really opened my eyes and reaffirmed for me that if I was gonna dare to do something and do it well, that I should make that move on my gut feeling and go for it. And so that was really encouraging. Home Tech Holiday Gift Guide and Well Worn, my EDC video. The Home Tech Holiday Gift Guide was something I knew I wanted to put together. I've seen a lot of gift guides out there. I'm not someone who really wants to sell and do gift guide videos and like 50 accessories, you know, under 50 bucks or whatever. I think those videos are all fine and whatever, but I like spending more time with a product and understanding it and really feeling it out if it makes sense for my loadout. The Home Tech Guide though, I think made sense for me because this year, 2020, spending as much time as we did at home, those were 3 things that really made a real difference in my life. And so I was really happy to share that with everyone. That video actually put me up to a challenge where I wanted to shoot outside of this office. So I took some of those shots out in my kitchen nook area, and I think some of them turned out all right, but I plan on upping that hopefully in the coming year. The minimal EDC video was super fun to make. I knew it'd be quick, it'd be short, but yeah, still had a blast putting it together. Got a lot of great feedback for it. I think one of the interesting things about the thumbnail there was just trying to be creative to get the pen to not slide. The surface I used to get the thumbnail was actually the one of the chairs of my dining room table. So you saw You saw the table in the Home Tech Holiday gift guide, and then you end up seeing the chair in the thumbnail of the EDC video. So that was kind of fun. And the chairs are actually kind of shaped in they aren't perfectly flat, so that's what allowed the pin to sit still in the center and help me find center on that wood. Had to go get more tea. Wildlife kit lens photography and the books that inspired and improved my photography. The wildlife kit lens photography video came out of wanting to do a video from the shooting that we did for the Vlogging with Pixel 4a video. And I think that was a really great experience, just getting out there and really seeing that you may not have all the gear that you might think you need to take the shots that you want to get, but it's still worth it to get out there and shoot in a challenging environment and shoot subjects that you're not familiar with shooting and grow as a photographer, even if you don't have a really nice zoom lens. It was also kind of a look back to the kit lens love video to just really highlight how powerful that L series kit lens is. So that was a super fun one to make. The books that inspired and improved my photography, I hinted at that in the first video I did back at it this year. I knew I wanted to talk about some of these books, and there's plenty more behind me that I'll hopefully get time to in 2021. Specifically talking to those books and how they're not your traditional photography books, but they tell stories visually that I think help me think about my work differently. And if you haven't seen it, I actually got a lot of feedback from people who weren't photographers that just really enjoyed that video. So hopefully something you've checked out, and if not, go check it out. Unboxing the Canon EOS R and the 50mm f1.8. This was I'd pre-ordered the R5 months in advance, and I'd pre-ordered the 50mm lens as soon as it went on sale after Canon announced it. So I knew these two would be coming, but I didn't know if they would be coming at the same time. It was great that they did, and then that I made the decision just to turn on the Pixel 4a and sort of record just my initial thoughts unboxing it. Another great example of sometimes the videos you don't plan are the videos that end up being really fun to make and put out there and people really like. The RF 50mm changes the game, and it should work. Yeah, I kind of saw this coming already a few months in advance when we knew we were going to get the R5, and I knew I was going to get that 50mm lens. I just knew that there hadn't really been a package like this in Canon's lineup ever, where there's such a small full frame pro style body with such a small and portable lens. I knew it would really be a game changer, and after putting it through a week of testing, it was very clear that yes, this is a different kind of tool when you have that sort of compact package. And it's not my preferred focal length, so that was definitely a challenge. And in it should work, I called back to that Polar Pro Light Chaser video where I had the opportunity to talk to some of the folks at Polar Pro, and I was looking for a lens filter for this 50mm f1.8. That was a great way to work out that thought with the Polar Pro guys and say, hey, can we adapt an Inspire filter onto the RF 50mm? And would that work? And it did. It was great, and that really did help sort of become a part of that overall package. I think I actually have it right here. Yeah, help sort of become part of that overall really portable pro camera package that I hoped it would be, which was super cool. So I'm glad that that worked out, and hopefully that inspires some of you guys to just get out there and shoot more, shoot in different conditions, and think about your camera differently. If you made it this far in this video, thank you so much for watching this. It was a blast making videos on YouTube this year. I still have a couple more that I'm gonna try to get out by the end of the year. But again, just to capture some of these stories and moments and share them with you all has been an absolute joy and pleasure. Thank you so much to everyone who watched a video, liked, commented on a video. If you aren't subscribed to this channel and you're watching this, please go subscribe. I'd love to have you here, a part of this community and group of people who are interested in photography, mobile photography, tech, general lifestyle stuff, having a good time, spreading good vibes. I think it's been really great. So thank you again so much for watching. My name is Stephen Foster. Yeah, if you aren't subscribed, we'd love to have you here. Thank you for being kind in the comments and in life, and I look forward to doing it again real soon.